Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It is Dr. Vibe here, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe show, the home of Epic Conversations. And I'm the host of Epic Conversations 2020, Best Podcast News Award winner, 2018 Innovation Award winner given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. I also co-host and co-produce the only online show in the world for dads and fathers. It's sponsored by Dove Men Plus Care. And being part of that collaboration last year, I reached out with a team to over 100,000 dads and fathers around the world. So as always, I like to say you're blessed, highly favored, a magnet for miracles, and a solution for someone's problem. And our apologies for the little technical hiccup. There seems to be a little bit of technical challenge going on this morning, but we are going to get the job done. Good morning, Ryan Knight.
Hey, good to see you, brother. As always, for those that do not know who Ryan Knight is, my name is.
Yeah, your name is. Yeah, your name is.
One of the co-founders of the Afro-Caribbean Business Network. So we work with entrepreneurs of African and Caribbean heritage, really to figure out what stage their business is in, and then help them create a strategy to grow their companies exponentially. Speaking of which, we have finally solidified our membership program. So if you are looking to get support, work one-on-one with somebody over the months, so we work with you at least once a month with coaching, go to our website, acbncanada.com, and you'll see now we have a free standard membership, so you can join for free, or a paid premium that gets you the one-on-one coaching. So if you want to meet with me and get to brainstorm about your business, definitely become one of our premium members. But hey, I'm an entrepreneur myself. I do run a company called Detailing Nights. So we provide mobile waterless car cleaning and our youth entrepreneurship program during the summer. And you'll see I'm rocking the PACU shirt, which stands for the Pan-African Credit Union. So if you would like to see a Black-led, Black-owned financial institution come into being, definitely go to pacu.ca and become a pledgee, so you can actually have part ownership of this credit union. Pledgee. You like to see your pledge.
Okay. All right. Pledgee. Yes. All right. So, family, before we do anything else, I did mention on Monday, during Monday's conversation, that the Dr. Vibe show has been nominated in the Best Black Canadian Podcaster category, Best Black Canadian Podcaster category for this year's By Blacks People's Choice Award. So I'm a firm believer you can tell people what to do, but I said, you know what? Why don't I show you what you need to do? So I'm gonna take 4 minutes of your time. I created a video to show you what you need to do to vote. So let's hope that let's speak of the technical gods will not interfere. Here we go. What is up, everybody? It's Dr. Vibe here, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe show, the home of Epic Conversations, and I'm the host of Epic Conversations, 2020 Best Podcast News Award winner, 2018 Innovation Award winner given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. And I co-host and co-produce the only online show in the world for dads and fathers that's sponsored by Dove Men Plus Care. And through that collaboration last year, I was part of a team that reached out directly and indirectly to over 100,000 fathers around the world. And I am excited about this video I'm making for you. It's a short video, and I have a big ask. The Dr. Vibe show has been nominated in the Best Black Canadian Podcaster category. for this year's BuyBlacks.com People's Choice Awards. Now, BuyBlacks.com is Black Canada's #1 online magazine, and I'm very humbled to be nominated in this category. Now, I have a big ask. I would like you to vote for me. I would like to win in this category. I'd like all of us to win. So I'm just doing this short video to show you how you can vote. And do note, you can vote once every 24 hours from now till the end of day, December 31st, 2022. So what you're looking at right now is the website address that you go to first. And that website address is buyblacks.com/PCA/vote. Let me repeat that website, buyblacks.com/PCA/vote. When you get onto that page, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see Podcaster 2022
today. So
Podcaster 2022. You see, at the time I'm recording, this is 187 votes.
Okay, so
I want us to put in 1,100.
Get rid of that. Maybe on Monday, if people are behaving themselves, we can do that.
I spent so much time doing that video. Oh my goodness!
Was a voice coming in?
No, I don't know. There seems to be some technical glitches this morning with some of this app, but let me just put it on the screen here. So if you go to buyblacks.com/PCA/vote, it'll take you to that page. If you click on Podcatcher, it will take you a page. There are 3 nominees, myself and 2 other shows. Right under, you click on the Dr. Vibe Show, and underneath that, there's a little icon, vote, and you click on that, and you can vote once every 24 hours. So we'll try again maybe at the end of the show to see if we can get that video to work. But one other thing, I got to tell people, we are giving away calendars.
Frequency event get ready calendar. For 2023.
Yes. Well, many of us are already there, but we're giving away calendars, frequency event promotions. All you need to do to get one of these, to qualify for one of these calendars, is make a comment. That's it. Boom. All you have to do is make a comment, and you're good to go. So, Dr. Knight, what's been going on this week? You got a membership. Congratulations on your membership program.
Yeah, thanks. And we're really trying to be purposeful with how we work with the entrepreneurs. So being able to get customized training, I think, is really important. A lot of people asked after the mad rush with the investment readiness program, that grant, deadline was hitting. And I think people started to realize that pre-planning is beneficial instead of the last minute procrastination, trying to get in an application that's due at 8 at 7:59. So really being able to work alongside people on an ongoing basis so that these things, hey, we can plan out for the entire year and then hit milestones all the way through. So yeah, excited about putting that together.
Well, and I don't want to be the bad guy today, but remember, you can't run your business on grants. Grants are good to get. Yeah, I guess someone didn't like me saying that. But no, you can't. Grants are good to have, but you can't run your business on grants, family. Let's just be real here.
That's the big thing, because if you're only reliant on that, you're going to be struggling because grants are not consistent. So definitely building up the rest of the business is important.
Yeah. One other quick shout out. Wherever you're watching this, please like, subscribe, click notifications, especially on if you're watching on the Dr. Vibe Show on YouTube, please subscribe, but also click the notification, because the notification will alert you when we're going on next. And the subscribe, I am about 25 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. So I'd like to do a double at the end of this year. I'd like to have 1,000 subscribers and win the buyblacks.com award. So boom, that's it. What else has been going on this week?
What else? So, decompressing from the celebration, the 5-year anniversary, getting to follow up with people during the week and say thank you. And actually, I'm going to send some more of those video messages that you're saying how to send.
Finally?
I've been testing it, and every so often.
Don't test, experiment. Just do it. Just put it out there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Just put it out there. just put it
Yeah.
out there and put it on. Actually, I was speaking
Mm.
about that with someone actually up to last night. There's a lady who I'm helping who has a bookkeeping business, and she's like, I've been meaning to do it. I showed her one. She goes, okay, that's it. And I said, okay, when are you gonna send your first one
Yes.
by? She said
Ah.
Sunday. But again, it's one of those things that I started doing about actually during the pandemic,
Okay. Very
and I'm
nice.
still doing it now, and it is still so effective. So
Yeah, I'm a
video
fan.
messaging, 1 minute messaging, folks. Most people
Mm.
do their video calls for friendship stuff. Do it for business. Just a thought.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
So we're catching
And
up.
other than
So
that, yeah. What about
that's it.
you? Any interesting interviews?
Conversations. There's a lot of stuff getting ready for 2023. Working on an opportunity to increase the distribution of not only the morning vibe, but State of Things with Aisha, Jill, and Lala, and Black Canada Talking. So we're looking probably maybe end of Q1 next year or beginning of Q2. There
Mm.
will be increased distribution of this content. So, and the
Yeah.
person who I'm working with in regard, I'm speaking that she's going to be on
Mm.
a week from this Monday, and she can get some details about a good morning divine right from the
Yeah.
DMV area.
Yes.
Happy Friday, one of our loyal family. And how was club quarantine last night, divine right? And if people don't know what that is, there's a very famous DJ, D Nice, who started doing DJ
Ah.
sets during the pandemic, and Divine Right and a few others were hanging out in club quarantine last night. So they got their
Gotcha,
club quarantine.
gotcha.
They call them just the CQ posse. They were hanging out last
Nice.
night. But yeah, that what's else? There's a lot of things, a lot of stuff setting up for 2023. I'm speaking that we will have, like I said, there's a few announcements we're speaking that are going to happen by the end of the year. Yes, and she goes, yes. CQ quarantine was off the charts last
Okay.
night.
Off the
CQ
charts.
fam. All right. Yeah, welcome
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Mm.
Positive, and I was blessed. There's a number of people that I'm helping who had major wins in the last week. I
Oh,
had
I love
one
that.
one lady who received a $10,000 grant
Excellent. Okay. Nice.
from an organization based in the Parkdale area, which is in the west part of Toronto. Another young lady, and I thought I asked her, so give me a win. Well, she was able to present her product line to one of Canada's top retailers.
Excellent. Okay.
And and when she said that, she goes, yeah. And I said, so when are they asking to follow up with you? Well, either mid-December or January. I said, no, you're following up mid-December. You're not following up in January.
Yes.
So that happened. And then another lady last night, she did a webinar, and she's got 2 appointments, which are potential clients coming from it. So it was a lot of wonderful stuff going on this week. It was just like, okay.
Yeah. Keep the momentum going. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so it's very nice in the holiday season that people are getting some wonderful gifts to keep them going. So it was really, really good. And I myself, I have a sharing session, a 3-part sharing session for some business owners in the southwestern Ontario area coming up early next year, and they're starting the promotion on it. So there you go. And
Solid.
yeah, that's so. Well, here we go. So we got lots of family. Fitness, good morning.
Yes.
DJ White, if I believe, I'm not. I was gonna say I may know who you are, but I may not know who you are. So I'm not gonna make an assumption. And congratulations, and everyone. You know what I'd love everyone to do? Put in the comments section one win you had this week. Doesn't
Oh, I
matter,
love that.
big or small. Even if I made it out of bed today, or I lived another day. Put a win, big or small, into the comments section, and plus it'll qualify you for a calendar. So right now, Divine Right, Fitness Cam, DJ White, are the only people qualifying right now, but we'd like you to win a calendar. All
True,
right.
true.
We're babbling on enough. We have some people here with us today, and I'm going to let Mr. Knight do the introductions because he knows them. I'd have never met them before until now. So go, Mr. Knight.
Hey, my pleasure. And one I know very well, the other I'm beginning to know. So the guests that we have on today are actually doing a long-term pop-up where I think since about 2 weeks ago till the end of the year, they're going to be inside of the Woodbine Mall. It's called Kotch With Malcolm. So it's combining two companies, Kotch Kreatives from Anisha and Malcolm's Choice for Jodi-Ann Campbell, and a wonderful affinity with Jodi-Ann as she's one of the co-founders of ACBN, the Afro-Caribbean Business Network. So seeing her grow with Malcolm's Choice, the online directory that all businesses can get additional marketing on, and now being able to blossom into an actual store in partnership with Kotch Kreative. So glad to have the two ladies on, and we'd love to support and hear more about how people can get into the store and support and buy some awesome products.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
How are
day.
you?
What's going on? Chat it to us. Chat it to us.
Well, hey, thanks for having us. Good morning, and thanks for such a great introduction. Yeah, Ryan really nailed it on the head. Anisha's from Kotch Kreatives. I'm from Malcolm's Choice, and now we've come together for Kotch with Malcolm, and it's really been an exciting time so far.
Good stuff. Can you share, each one of you, a little bit about yourselves to our family here?
Sure. Okay, so I'll go first. Good morning, everyone. My name is Anisha, and I am the founder of Kotch Kreatives. So essentially what that is just a network of entrepreneurs. And Kotch, for those of you who don't know, it's actually a Jamaican term, and it means to rest, to settle down, and just find that moment of peace so that you can then create the life that you want for yourself. So from a young age, I've been planning events and just tapping into that creativity. So that's what Kotch Kreative does. It encourages people to really just tap into that creative side. And essentially, when you tap into that, you can grow your business or your personal life in whatever shape, way, or form. And I was able to connect with Jodi-Ann a couple years ago. And we've just hit it off really and decided to come together and bring different businesses together and give them that opportunity to really showcase their business in a retail location.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Anisha's so amazing, guys. I'm just so blessed to have her and to have been able to partner with her. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jodi-Ann Campbell, and I'm the founder of Malcolm's Choice. And Malcolm's Choice is a local Black-owned business directory. We market and promote Black-owned businesses right across Canada. And yeah, like Anisha said, we have come together to curate a number of local Black-owned businesses to come into the retail space, Kotch with Malcolm, and we're putting on this amazing holiday boutique for the community. The location is inside of the Woodbine Mall. We're across from Fantasy Fair, so just really exciting stuff that is happening. And yeah, we're excited to be here and share our journey with you guys.
I want to ask, when did each one of you make the decision to become entrepreneurs?
Okay. Do you want to start, Anisha?
Sure. I feel as though I had the entrepreneurial spirit from a young age. I actually remember, I don't know if you guys remember Hurricane Katrina. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was, I think, I was in grade 5, and I remember that I wanted to donate some money to Hurricane Katrina. So what I did, I got something called GIMP. I don't know if you guys know what GIMP is, but oh, you do? Amazing.
Yeah.
I got some GIMP and I started to make all these bracelets, and I ended up selling them. And I was able to make $54. And it was from that moment that I'm like, I like the exchange of like having a product and then, exchanged it for currency or other favors. So that was kind of the early stages. And just as I grew, I personally didn't like the corporate world. I preferred to, whether it's be in charge or just create these spaces for entrepreneurs. So I think maybe 5 years ago is when I had that like I made that decision, like I'm going to do this. And then, COVID happened, and that kind of forced not only myself, I feel like it forced a lot of entrepreneurs to really just tap into that creativity. And that's when I made the choice, like I'm going to do this, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. And ever since then, I've just been, making decisions that grow that entrepreneurial spirit.
Amazing.
Love it. What about you, Jodi-Ann?
Yeah. Okay. So my entrepreneurial journey really actually started when I was pregnant. So I was pregnant, and at that time I said, listen, we need to go get a house because I don't want to be in an apartment with the baby. So we were going to go and buy a house. And me, as a person that's always conscious about where I'm spending my money, or at least I try to be conscious about where I'm spending my money, I wanted to buy a house Black. So what that meant to me is I would use all Black professionals or all Black people through that house buying process. So I looked for a Black real estate agent. I was able to find that. I looked for a Black mortgage agent. That was easy to find as well. But when it was time to look for a Black home inspector, nobody that was in my direct network knew one. So nobody knew one. So I did what any person would do back in 2015. It was in 2015. I went to Google. So I Googled and I'm like, okay, Black home inspector. But instead of bringing up, businesses with Black owners, it was bringing up businesses with the name Black in it. And I'm like, this is not what I'm looking for. And it was actually really, really difficult for me to find a Black home inspector. I ultimately did, but it was really, really hard. And I thought it shouldn't be so hard for me to be choosing to spend money in my community. It shouldn't be so hard for me to find somebody that looks like me that has this business, because I know that there's somebody out there. So that was really when the idea came to me that I wanted to start a Black-owned business directory to make it easy for us to find people that look like us that we want to support. And yeah, so that was the inception of Malcolm's Choice. And, the question that usually follows after that is, how did I choose the name Malcolm's Choice? Right? So it was really, I was thinking, this is my choice to support Black-owned businesses, but I didn't think that would go over so well in terms of marketing. So I started to think of names of influential Black figures that influenced me to think the way that I think. So I was like, Martin's Choice, Marcus's Choice, Malcolm's Choice, and that one just really rolled off the tongue the best. And yeah, it's really about Malcolm X and all those ideas that he stood for, building sustainable communities, being able to employ our young people, and all of that. So that's kind of me in more than a nutshell about how I started entrepreneurship.
But how's the journey with Malcolm's Choice been? So it's been over about 5 years, I think. So how's it been going?
Yeah, it's been a journey. It has been. I think at first maybe I didn't know how to be a business owner, right? So I started off with an Instagram page. I'm like, okay, all the businesses are on Instagram. So back in 2017, I did start off as an Instagram page, more of something that I love to do, more like a hobby. And in 2019, I was able to register my business and ultimately incorporate in 2020. It's been a journey. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. I've had employees before. I went away from that because it's expensive. I've also, I had a studio space in Brampton. That's where I met Anisha, at MC Studios. And she came for one of the pop-ups that I was putting on there. We met each other again. We hit it off so good. I mean, we get along so well and the vibes are there. And we're on the Dr. Vibe show. The vibes are there.
Yes.
But, you can't run away from synergy. And so, when we met each other, everything really jived together. And now we have decided to come together and partner our businesses. And I'm really excited at the prospects of what's going to happen in the future.
Love it.
Okay, I just want to catch up. There's been a whale of comments, so I want to catch up for a few things. So Divine Right is saying congratulations on the lady that got the $10,000 grant. Fitnats IQ Cam, welcome family. You say morning, gentlemen. DJ White, congratulations on the nomination. Thank you. Vote. All right. So congratulations on all the wins this week. Fitnats says her win this week, she made it to Friday.
All right. Yes.
That's a big win.
And then she says she has to check it out this weekend. Are you meaning Malcolm's Choice? What's going on? We don't know.
Head down to Woodbine.
Yes, and she's saying morning, ladies. Ted Evans, good
Morning.
morning, everybody.
Nice,
We
nice.
got good morning from one of the family, Tim Frey. Happy Friday. Christopher Lawrence of Frequency Promotions. Good morning. And he also says, Jodi-Ann, big up.
Morning, Chris. Morning, Chris.
All right. And Ted has a bunch of wins. He said he helped a retired lady rearrange her debts to have bigger cash flow for the month. He also attended Trust 15 open house last night. Trust 15, a youth program to help realize their full potential. Wonderful. And then Divine Red says, very inspiring, the story that the ladies are sharing this morning. Keep on. You know what? Just make it continuous. Whenever you're on the Morning Vibe, share your wins. Don't matter.
Yeah, that's going to become a trend.
We just want to do that on the reg. I have a
Yes.
question. Do you ladies remember when you first met? And share it with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
We met, like Jodi said, we met at one of her pop-ups, and it was actually the first pop-up that I ever did in my business. So I met Jodi-Ann, and actually I thought Malcolm's Choice was a man.
Right.
I did not know it was owned by Jodi, and I met her, and I had a great event, and I think I went up to her after and I said, if you need help with anything, let me know, or something like that. But I said that very like sporadically. I didn't have any other intentions behind it. And then, I don't know, it just blossomed to what it is now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I remember that pop-up, it was one of the first that I had at that location at MC Studios. And I was very nervous. I wanted to make everything perfect for the vendors, everything like that. So I did try really hard, and I'm really attentive with people, or I try my best to be. So yeah, I kept on going up to Anisha. I'm like, hey, do you need anything? Do you want water? Do you want anything? And her cousin was at the table, and I thought her cousin was the boss of the business. I remember thinking that, because she was the one that was standing. I'm like, don't be shy. Come on, talk about your business. But it was really Anisha that was the person running the show. And, Anisha just has that natural ability to really project what she's doing and share that with people. So she was already doing great on her own. And I just remember, yeah, we really hit it off. Her family was there, her dad. We met her dad, and just her family made an impression on my family, and really just awesome. Ever since then, we've been staying connected with each other online. And then from there, ultimately, Anisha has asked me to partner with her for the Kotch With Malcolm, and it was supposed to be something short term. And you know what? I mean, listen, it's about to be long term, because it's just going so well.
Yes.
So, Anisha, where did the thought process come to step up and say, hey, Jodi-Ann, let's make this happen? Where did that idea, give us the background on that idea?
Honestly, sometimes I just have, you guys might think I'm crazy, but sometimes I just have dreams. Like I have these dreams and everything just seems so clear. And I remember I had this dream like, hey, you're going to have a retail location, and there's going to be all these different businesses in it. But I know one thing, that it takes a team to really grow. And I remember waking up that morning, I'm like, who is the ideal person that I would want to really make this dream come true? And Jodi-Ann was the first person that actually came into my mind, just because of the synergy and like our energies match pretty well. So I literally called her up. I'm like, hey, would you like to open?
You were in my dream last night.
And I actually thought she was going to, decline, because it's not like we were talking about it beforehand. It was kind of like I just called her randomly, and she was more than willing. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. And we've just been taking it day by day, but it has been going so well.
Yes.
You shoot your shot.
That's exactly what I did.
So let me tell you, dreams don't have an expiry date.
It's true.
Right.
It's true.
Love that.
And I'm curious about, so tell us who's in the store. What's exciting, maybe some of the vendors that stand out. Love to know more about why should people go to Woodbine? Because if they're not there for Fantasy Fair, they'll be there for Kotch with Malcolm. So I'm curious, who stands out?
Do you want to start, Nisha?
Sure. So Ryan's in the shop.
Yes.
He has
Nothing like a self-serving question.
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad to
Ryan's
support.
in here, and he has a book called Jazz and Dad, Lemonade. And he's there, but we also have over 25 different businesses that are in store. And like Jodi-Ann has says, they're all Black owned businesses that has come together. And we have different categories. We have stationery categories, we have body care categories, we have greeting cards. We have Ebony Occasion in the location as well. And we also have Kente Cloths. If you look on the website that Dr. Vibe is going through right now, you can see Kente Cloths there on the first feed post. And Kente Claus is essentially a Black Santa for the kids. So he's going to be in stores starting December 11th. So that's actually this Sunday at 3:00. And he's going to be taking pictures with the kids. So bring your kids, bring your wife, bring your hubby, and come take some photos with Kente Claus. He's going to be there starting Sunday. And then the rest of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And like just to mention some of the vendors that we do have in store and to shout out our sponsors. So ACBN has sponsored us. They sponsored us. And so because of their sponsorship, we are able to offer a $250 gift card to anybody that comes into store and spends $100 or more. So, I mean, what isn't happening at Kotch with Malcolm? So we have that.
Drive.
Yeah, we've got a food drive that's going on in partnership with Community Alliance. And basically what they do is they help senior citizens to be computer literate. And they also have food service for them. So we're collecting non-perishable food items and canned foods, collecting that for the senior citizens. We also have a toy drive, and we're doing a toy drive in partnership with Kente Claus because he actually collects toys and sends them back to the Caribbean or to the continent of Africa for children that are maybe more needy than us, right? So if you're coming into store, then you can definitely bring in a non-perishable food item or an new or gently used toy that we can put into the food drive. Next weekend, we're going to have Yummalicious Treats in the house. She's putting on a gingerbread cookie decorating workshop with the children. So listen, if you have young ones, you need to be at Woodbine Mall, and not just for Fantasy Fair. You need to come Kotch with Malcolm, right? Kente Claus is going to be here not only for December 11th, but he'll be there on the 12th. He's coming December 11th, December 12th, December 13th. No, not the 13th. And he's
the Monday, the Tuesday, Thursday, and the Friday.
Awesome. So he's going to be there for pretty much the whole week. Listen, don't miss out. What are you waiting for to come Kotch with Malcolm? We're hype. It's nice. Yeah, it's real good.
Let me catch up with some comments here. Divine Right says here, partnership and collaboration can really take entrepreneurs so far, even just sharing each other's business with your networks. Major props to you ladies. Earl, who I believe, Earl, did we meet at Ryan's the ACBN event? I think we did. Love to see your growth. Congrats, and looking forward to seeing your development. Looking forward to tap in. Tim says, with all the Black associations over the last few years creating their own business directories, has there been any discussions about collaborating and funneling all the Black businesses into a few directories? Great question. And we'll come back to that in a second, because every Black business organization has their own directory. So that's a good question. Ted Evans, great stuff this morning. Thank you, Ted. Christopher Lawrence, continue the great work, ACBN. And this is the comment of the day so far. Hayden says, good morning, all. If you just zoom in on Jodi-Ann's radiant smile for the rest of the hour, I'd just be fine.
So sweet.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna let that comment ride. So Jodi-Ann, good question here. And Ryan, because both you run Black business organizations that help Black businesses. Has there been any talk of collab? Because there's a lot of Black business directories out there.
I'll let Jodi-Ann start.
You're gonna let me start, Ryan?
Yeah,
Oh
only
my
because
God,
if I start, I'm gonna start calling names. So
so I won't call
Did
any
that
names.
stop you before? Oh,
that's why I was like, I'll let the good, nice, politically correct answer go first because I know Jodi is super nice, and then I'll answer after.
Listen. Honestly, you put me on the spot here. This is a hard one. So, you know what? I'm always open to partner and collaborate with anybody. I really do open myself up to be available for conversations about collaboration. Like me and Anisha have come together. There have been conversations in the past about different ways that we are able to come together as business directories and businesses. Nothing has materialized just yet, but I'm just going to leave my answer as I'm open to that. And when the right time is there, I'm sure that it will happen.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
But that's the thing. Jodi's always been open to collaboration. So now it's on organizations. And I will say ACBN does not have a directory because we know Malcolm's Choice exists. So talking to other organizations that pop up, they'll call me like, hey, I have this great idea. Like, we're going to start a directory. I'm like, what are you talking? So have you even talked to Jodi?
So Ryan, just to interrupt. what do we hear more of these days? Directories or galas?
Galas and award shows. So
award shows.
No, there's a next. You know what, man? I wasn't gonna say anything today, but it popped up on my Instagram that there's a new award show happening. So if you want to get us going for, I think it's the Black North Initiative has their award show now.
Yes.
So galas and award shows. So now with the directory, back on topic, I remember talking with the Black Chamber of Commerce because we were on, I think it was First Fridays, and we were talking about initiatives and they launched their directory. So on that call, I said, you do know Malcolm's Choice is on the call. Have you reached out to Jodi-Ann and said, hey, could we collaborate? I won't even put Jodi on the spot because I bet you that they haven't. So these are things that if people are doing duplicates of what exists, especially if it's a business owner in our community that is already in that space, lean in and amplify what they're doing instead of now we have pockets. And I'll call out the city of Brampton too. City of Brampton decides, oh, this is what we're going to do for the Black community is create a business directory.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I'm like, Jodi's in Brampton. Let's be real. Let's actually
the city of Brampton.
And here I'll even mention something else. They're doing a Black business networking event next week, I think it is. Is Malcolm's Choice as featured? I won't even put Jodi on the spot. I know she's not, because these are like joke things, man. We have to be serious. If the government wants to support Black business, they need to talk to Black businesses and say, hey, how can we support you? They should be doing.
You're kidding me.
This is like reality, man. So that question is really heavy. Like, we have to get serious about this. We're joking and laughing because, you know, I'm trying to keep it light. But
yeah, well, I'm laughing because you're laughing because the alternatives I'd be crying. So I'm laughing.
That's what I'm saying. So, but a phone call and email will go to these people after this, because this is something that I'm really passionate about, to say, this is happening. What are you doing to support? And I'm talking about the entire ecosystem. So the Black entrepreneurship ecosystem should be, and I talked with Jamal Wiggins about this too, because he does pop-ups in Scarborough and Durham. We as organizations should be leaning into these types of initiatives because we're saying that we're going to be supporting Black business. So let's actually put our money where our mouth is and
receipts.
Receipts. Yes.
Receipts. Okay, some more comments just before we go. Where are you ladies located? That's interesting. That question is coming from someone that's in the DMV in the United States, Maryland area. So so road trip. Tim's Chris says, awesome question, Tim Frey. Tim always drops knowledge bombs. We already got. And she goes, yes, another stop to my visit when I come to Canada.
Nice.
Fitnets has emojis. Yes. Jodi-Ann, have you ever thought of becoming a TV news anchor?
Listen.
Have you?
So really, listen, my other partner is BBL TV, which is Black Business Live TV. They really have given me an opportunity to so I, again, support organizations that are doing their work. They have a media company. I want to support them. So I have started hosting with them recently, and I'm looking forward to continuing.
What a surprise. What a surprise. Collaboration, hashtag collaboration is key. See, this is what I love about Divine Right. She don't play. She makes a decision and takes action. She's not even in this country. Just followed all of the IG pages.
Love it.
Right?
So much.
Has everyone else followed the IG pages? I'm not saying, but just saying. All right. Yeah. Fitness says yes. The disrespect in our environment. I'm not going to say that other word. And Fitness says we are stronger together.
Yeah.
And Millen Group, our Monday sponsor, says good morning, everyone. Congratulations, ladies. Jodi-Ann, admire the grind and the tenacity. Naming your business is important. You have done Malcolm proud. Continued success.
Thanks, Ray.
Continued growth. See, we already have you for a new position. Anger for
Black Box. Oh, I like that name.
Okay. Oh, we got sign off on the name too. Boom.
Yeah.
I own it, by the way, folks. Just and that's what it's all about. We need to support each other across borders. Not across borders, globally.
Yes.
Thanks, Divine.
All right. So what's been going down during the holiday season? What's going on with the consumer dollar, the Black consumer dollar, through your lens? Because you would know. You're on the front line.
Yeah. So what we think is going on with the Black consumer dollar? Listen, I think that we're all feeling the pinch of what's happening in Canada right now. It seems like everybody is really keeping their purse pockets tight, including the Black community. But with our initiative, we really just want to make sure that when people are going out and they are shopping, this is a shopping season, it's the last quarter, everybody is out there, that there is the opportunity for them to support a Black-owned business and keep money circulating within our community.
Okay. I'm of the thought, if someone really wants something, they're going to find a way of buying it. Because we know people. I saw someone the other day, not going to say who they are. They unboxed a brand new pair of Nikes that looked like they were special edition.
Okay.
So I'm going, okay. I'm not like Ryan. I'm not going to give names of people. I just said, okay. You say you support the Black, and the person does support but I think people will find a way of getting what they want. So how do you both feel? And Anisha, I do want you to talk, because Jodi-Ann, the news anchor, is on fire here. How can, in your through your lens, how can we make the Black consumer put the Black business front of mind when it comes to purchasing? I thought of that question on the fly, because we all have dollars to spend. What do you feel as a consumer and also as a business person? What do we need to do to put the Black business front of mind when it comes to our consumerism?
Yeah, and I don't necessarily think it has to only do with buying. I think just sharing Black businesses with other Black people is a great start, right? Like if I hear someone speaking about a Black directory, saying what Ryan said, have you heard of Malcolm's Choice? I think that's also a great step. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you spend right away, but just sharing that knowledge to others is impactful on its own.
Okay. News anchor?
Yeah. I like that a little bit, but yeah.
A little bit.
like it a lot.
If that's a little bit, I don't know why. I don't want to be around when it is. I like it. Period. Go on.
So funny. I really just think it's a shift in our mindsets, right? And education and continuing to spread that awareness about what's happening in our community, right? But shifting the mindset in terms of like, we have quality, beautiful, amazing Black-owned products, right? Maybe that person doesn't know that, or they are of the mind that if it doesn't have a name brand attached to it, that it's not worth their money, right? So we need to switch that kind of mentality, that there are Black businesses that have products that are even better than the products that are out there, right? The products that you are jumping to spend money on the brand name stuff, right? For instance, I'll just give a quick little example. In the store right now, we have a brand called Fit Eat, and they brought in their stuff, and I looked at it's workout apparel, like gym apparel. I looked at the stuff and I'm like, oh my God, this is so expensive. Like, it feels so expensive. It feels so luxurious, right? But people are, and the price point that she's at compared to like what Lululemon is at, people are out here dropping bank on Lululemon when they should really be dropping bank on Fit Eat. But perhaps it's a little bit of an awareness piece, and just us shifting that mindset to know that the products and services that are being produced by Black people are just as good or better than the other products that are out there. And I think that's really where where I would say stick on with my answer. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I want to piggyback on that, and it's your answer is somewhat similar to what when Roger Dundas for Buy Blacks was on in regards to Black Restaurant Week or Restaurant Week. Just try the product.
Mm-hmm.
And come
Just
to your
try it.
conclusions after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't go in with assumptions. Just try. Just try the product. Give it a try.
Definitely.
Before you started using whatever you use now, you didn't know about it, so you gave it a try.
That's
Mhm.
it.
Don't
And I
make
have a
assumptions,
question.
try.
Why do you think people don't try? Like, what do you think is that hesitation?
I would. Well, Ryan, do you want to go ahead first?
No, you can go first. I
Because I
don't want to dampen the spirits.
No. Just being real. One of
Yeah.
the things is marketing and advertising. Media has a very powerful part in our society. So advertising is really big, and most people do things duplication. So people will see someone else. Oh, okay, I'll go do that too because they're doing it. So I think there is a thought process with some people that they don't want to share information. And in this world, especially today, we're in a sharing economy. We're talking about the word collaboration. Well, collaboration is sharing, right? And we as a people come from and I'll say this word only once, a communal heritage in Africa. And we have to realize that we are in a North American European society, which is based on the individual. So it's like trying to fit a round peg into a square hole. So we have to keep our communal heritage if we want to keep on going, because really and truly this environment was not made by us or for us. So we have to go on. We have to rely on what's kept our heritage strong and our ancestors strong. Ryan?
Well, just to kind of piggyback on that is we've been indoctrinated to be consumers. Like, we go through education system that doesn't show us how to become producers and owners of businesses. And you could use your own experience. I use mine. I was never introduced to entrepreneurship through my entire 18 years of school. And so when you get out and you realize how powerful entrepreneurship actually is, you're like, wait, I can actually produce something and then offer it to the community and even teach other people how to start their businesses. Like, you're doing more than just having a store and selling products. You're an inspiration to my daughter, who has her book in your store now, to other children that are seeing Fantasy Fair, but also seeing Kotch With Malcolm and asking questions of their parents. It's like, oh, this is possible. This is something that we can actually do. So all that to say, the media machine that Dr. Vibe is talking about is so powerful that we have to reclaim our narrative. We have to be able to amplify things like Black Business Live TV, because they're going to have the narrative that empowers us. And just observe, look at TV, watch CNN, watch City Pulse, and just look at what what content is coming out, and then ask yourself, is that empowering our community?
Right.
I'll just add on to that. Interesting. So at the front end of our conversation today, and don't worry, ladies, we'll let you back in, that I've been approached by a organization outside of this country to increase the distribution of the content I produce. They're not in this country. They are developing a network and have asked me, we'd like to have your content on that network. In fact, my growth is more due to people outside of Canada than inside of Canada. And I'll even take it to another level. A lot of those people are non-melanated.
So then my question for Jodi-Ann would be, what's your vision? And Anisha, I'd love for you to answer this as well, but the vision for this pop-up. Now you have Kotch With Malcolm. Where do you want to see it go?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say where we
Right?
Like, am I allowed to say where we want?
Brian, let them add, because we got flying like crazy, but let them finish. Go on.
Yes.
Jodi-Ann, I feel like we need to just speak on it, because I feel like the more we speak about it, is the more people will be.
You got to put it out there. Just see what I'm saying. People saying,
What level
hide this, hide this. Don't hide. Just tell. Don't.
The big one.
I'm going to say it right now. So Jodi and I.
Say it, girl. Put it out there.
And I want to actually buy Woodbine Mall. So I don't know if.
Okay, and that goes in alignment with one of the comments I'm going to show in just a moment. So good thought process.
Okay.
So I don't know if any of you have visited Woodbine Mall recently, but there are actually a lot of stores that have closed down, whether that's due to inflation or the pandemic, whatever that reason may be. But there is a lot of construction that is going on around Woodbine Mall. They're building a hotel. They're building, I believe, a movie theater. Down the street, they're extending the subway into the university and college.
Yep.
So there's a lot happening, and Jodi-Ann and I want to take over Woodbine Mall and just give Black businesses that opportunity to be inside of a mall. So there, I said it.
No, that's fantastic.
Love it.
Jodi-Ann, do you want to add on this before I definitely have to catch up with comments. So go. Anything you want to add on to that?
Just that's the big vision right now. And listen, we're looking to put the pieces in place so that we can seriously approach somebody about buying the mall. We really want to see an entire building that is dedicated to Black businesses, Black initiatives. What we want to see, again, the location is prime, right off the 427. There's a university, there's a hospital, there's a hotel, there's a casino, there's everything in that area. And we want to reclaim, just like they're coming into our neighborhoods and gentrifying things, we're gentrifying. Well, I don't know what you would call it, reverse gentrifying Woodbine Mall. And that's what our dream is right now. So anybody that knows how to make that happen.
This is good. So let's catch up with the conversation. So for those who live outside of Toronto, the area they're talking about is like in the northwest part of the GTA. But again, it's building up. And for those who in the GTA, it sounds like you better do this quick, or you're going to have another little Jamaica happen where you own something and then people are going to come in, and because you don't own it, you're going to get pushed off. So let's catch up. Divine Right asks, do you allow temporary vendors a spot in the store? For example, when I visit Canada, could I do a pop-up shop there and autograph my books for a weekend? I'm thinking outward here.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There you go. See, family, this is someone who don't live in your country. Thinking big, like she already has the vision, and she'll make it happen. She will make it happen. I'm telling you, she will make it happen. So piggybacking what you said about Woodbine Mall, Macmillan Group says, I'm going to say it again, with so many Black retailers doing pop-ups, it is important to get that retail space, collaborate, and create permanency.
Yes.
Solid. Yes.
So I would recommend you speak to this gentleman.
Absolutely.
Now.
Group.
And if you need his contact information, I have it or Ryan has it now.
I know Ray. Hi, Ray. How are you,
Okay.
Ray?
All right.
Yes.
So I'm going to see how long it takes you to contact him because I speak to Ray on the regular. So when are you going to contact him? When are you going to contact him by?
Right after we get off of it. You don't let
Okay.
opportunities sit. What do you mean? As soon as I
All
get
right.
off of it, I'm calling Ray.
Ray, everyone here, there's a digital promise here. All right.
Boom.
I'm going to leave it
There
at
it
that. Hayden says this: is there any way to access the unit in our community, and how do we strengthen it? From strengthening community comes strengthening businesses. I'm sure there's ways.
Right.
Now, Ray is coming back at Ryan. Poor excuse, Ryan. Most of us are immigrants or first generation. We come from places where we have seen extensive Black entrepreneurship and professionals. Do you want to respond to that?
Hey, I agree that it should not be one of the excuses, but he did mention it in his answer. He's an immigrant to Canada. So in Canada, indoctrination is very strong. Outside of Canada, I'm hoping it's not as strong. And hey, when he comes on again, I'll love to ask him, what does consumerism look like in the, well, he's from Guyana. So in Guyana, where does the money flow to? So if we're talking about Black people buying with Black faces, but do those Black faces actually own the institutions? This is where it goes deeper than just transactions. We have to talk about
I can't wait. I can't wait till he comes on because I feel like a 10-round fight coming there. Beautiful. Hayden says maybe we also try to identify obstacles to community unity. Trauma, repetition, symbolism. Enough said. Okay. Divine Right says yes for the takeover. All right. Donna says we also been indoctrinated into the divide and conquer theory, so the communal mindset that we had in the past is not present anymore. Okay. Speaking the name Roger Dundas, I heard that they're going to tear down the mall to build condos. Did anyone else hear this?
It's not happening.
We researched a little bit. So listen, we actually went around the mall. We talked to all the other businesses that are in there, and we got the tea. I'm not going to spill the tea right on the podcast, but we got the tea. So listen, we want them all. So if you guys are down, we want to do it.
Ray. Call Ray.
Love that.
Thank you. Divine Right says, yes, I'm coming. All right. Tim says, yes, Roger is correct. I'm working with multiple hospitality firms of the new hotel and Woodbine Racetrack Casino. Find out the city for the long-term plans they have already. So that may be another person you want to get in contact with, Tim Frey, because he's already worked. So you want him to get the intel on what's going on in the whole area, not just the mall.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Next up, minutes away from airport, access to several major highways, access from the biggest tourist draw in the city. It is easier than you think.
It's easier.
I like that.
Yes.
Okay. See, you got suggestions. You better watch the replay of this and share it out with people because you got some serious deep thinkers here that are giving you game.
Yeah. Tim Frey. We're gonna write down Tim's number.
All right. Roger says it would be amazing if Kotch owned locations in cities all over Canada where a lot of Black Canadians reside.
Yes.
Definitely.
Tim comes back. If it took the owners of the casino decades to get their hotel up, so they already have plans for the land all around the casino, north, south, east, and west of the corner of Highway 27 and Rexdale. Okay. Divine Right. You see what you're saying?
Oh, right. ASAP.
Yes.
Right.
We're calling him. We're calling you, Ray.
Yes.
Okay. And last comment here, just to catch on everything up, contact the City of Toronto. That information would be public knowledge.
Let's do that too. Awesome.
So you got game given to you. Free game.
Love it.
Free game. And Christopher Lawrence is saying, what do you all anticipate for your business in 2023?
Cool.
Yeah, just continual growth. I always said before that I want to talk about mergers and acquisitions when we're talking about Black businesses, because I go to a lot of different Black business meetings and networking events, etc. I never hear anybody talking about mergers and acquisitions. So I always wanted to merge my business with another business. You know, and I'm just happy that, you know, I know what my strengths are, and I know like Anisha knows what her strengths are, and we're able to rely and lean on each other. That makes us stronger as a whole. So we're actually looking to, in 2023, solidify our bond and strengthen our bond together and see where we're going to go as a unit. Or
Anisha?
You can add to that, Anisha.
You said it.
Okay, girl.
You endorse that.
I do. I really do.
Good. Ryan, any final comments?
No, it's just been a pleasure having you both on. We're gonna do what we can beyond just the sponsorship and hey, being a vendor.
I think I'll get my passport stamp for another visit.
That should last. It will stamp for last weekend. Give it at least a month.
So if anyone stops there, say I know Ryan Knight.
Right,
That's what I'll say. Ladies, any final words for us before we let you get back and do your thing?
Just thank you, really.
Yes.
Really appreciate you bringing us on the show and just sharing what we're doing. It means a lot.
Absolutely. And my final word is get down to Woodbine. Come Kotch with Malcolm. You need to be there. If you haven't come yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Kente Claus is coming starting on Sunday.
I'm not sitting on no man's leg.
Yeah, just hype, okay? Just hype. So make sure you come and visit us at Woodbine. We're on the upper level near the food court across from Fantasy Fair. I know you all remember going to Fantasy Fair when you were young, if you're here in Canada. It's just bring your kids. Let's share that nostalgia, that feeling that we used to have when we were young. We're bringing that back for the young ones, and it's going to be awesome.
All right, some final comments. Hayden says, I'm ready to put my money toward owning them all. The first in your contact. All right. And Divine Red says, yes, Hayden. And then
yes.
Please bring them back for a follow-up so we know how things are going.
Thank you. Yay.
Big up to Kotch Kreatives. Well, thank you, ladies, for everything you have done, are doing, and will be doing. And you always have a home here. So if we don't have you back soon, Divine Right's going to knock us in the head from the DMV. So look forward to hopefully I'll get out there. I have to get Ryan's approval to come out to the Northwest Territories.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. Have a outstanding day. Remember to give yourself grace and don't just manage your time, manage your energy.
Awesome.
Have a great day. There's the news anchor. Bye. There we go.
Oh, love it. Love it.
So wonderful. So that was a fast-paced conversation, just like flew. And family, thank you so much. Fantastic.
Love the engagement.
They got enough free game
right
there.
Absolutely.
They got enough free game right there. And thanks everyone for all your suggestions, and they're all coming from a good place. So that was fantastic.
This is going to become like the visionary network, man. People bring their dreams on here and the audience just
manifest time. I'm going to see if we can play this video again. Let's see what happens with it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we'll come back. So let's see if we can play this video again. What is up, everybody? It's Dr. Vibe here, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe Show, the home of Epic Conversations, and I'm the host of Epic Conversations, 2020 Best Podcast News Award winner, 2018 Innovation Award winner given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. And not feeling it. That's unfortunate. So
okay, it was playing okay. Was something
it was cutting out on my end.
No, it was smooth.
Okay, let's give it. So Ryan, you message me in the chat if it stops up. Okay, so let's give it one more whirl. Okay. What is up, everybody? It's Dr. Vibe here, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe Show, the home of Epic Conversations, and I'm the host of Epic Conversations, 2020 Best Podcast News Award winner, 2018 Innovation Award winner given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. And I co-host and co-produce the only online show in the world for dads and fathers that's sponsored by Dove Men Plus Care. And through that collaboration last year, I was part of a team that reached out directly and indirectly to over 100,000 fathers around the world. And I am excited about this video I'm making for you. It's a short video, and I have a big ask. The Dr. Vibe Show has been nominated in the Best Black Canadian Podcaster category for this year's BuyBlacks.com People's Choice Awards. Now, BuyBlacks.com is Black Canada's #1 online magazine, and I'm very humbled to be nominated in this category. Now, I have a big ask. I would like you to vote for me. I would like to win in this category. I'd like all of us to win. So I'm just doing this short video to show you how you can vote. And do note, you can vote once every 24 hours from now till the end of day, December 31st, 2022. So what you're looking at right now is the website address that you go to first. And that website address is buyblacks.com/PCA/vote. Let me repeat that website, buyblacks.com/PCA/vote. When you get onto that page, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see Podcaster 2022. Podcaster 2022. You see, at the time I'm recording this, there's 187 votes. I want us to put in 1,187 votes for Dr. Vibe. I liked 18,700 votes for Dr. Vibe. This can be done because you can vote once every 24 hours. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. We want this to be a big party so we can win it. Now, getting back to it, Podcaster 2022. You click on that. And now it's going to take you to another page. Podcaster 22 at the top, best Black Canadian podcaster for 2022. 188 votes, registered by 1 votes. Last vote 46 minutes ago. This is when I'm recording it. The poll votes are hidden from public viewing, and the poll votes will be closed 4 weeks from now. It's probably a little less than 4 weeks from now. There are the 3 nominees. Black People Check In, On the Path of Shel Nebhard, and there is the Dr. Vibe Show right here. This is where you got to be. This is where you got to go. Now, click on the Dr. Vibe Show. There you go. Vote. So you got to click on the Dr. Vibe Show, and right underneath this, you click on Vote, and there you go. Done. That's all you need to do. Now, remember, you can vote every 24 hours from now till end of day, December 31st. I would really appreciate your support in this, and I would like to have a big online party when we claim victory on this. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, message me. Probably the best way to message me is one of 2 ways. Email address, dr.vibe@thedrshow.com, or you can hit me via Instagram at @thedrshow, the Dr. Vibe Show. So as always, I like to say, live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get small to get stronger. Block assumptions, then aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. Love, faith, and respect. Remember to give yourself grace, and looking forward to celebrating with you. Remember, you can vote every 24 hours. Take care, be well, and keep the faith. Did it play okay?
It's smooth. Yeah.
You know, well, the funny thing on the back end, it's sort of delayed. So I thought, okay, what I'm experiencing, maybe the listeners are. So it's good. Thank you. So thank you. I hope that was clear to everybody. So
Absolutely.
Please vote. You can vote as every 24 hours. You know what? I'd like to win this thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So thank you. I hope it was not too long, but I wanted to make sure it was clear, and many people are visual. So I wanted to give you a visual. So I'll be playing that. Go ahead.
Yeah, one thing I would say for those that are going to vote, definitely check out the other categories, because each of the nominees, it has their a background, so you can learn more about each person.
And that's a good reminder. I've got to update my bio, so I got to do that. So thank you for that reminder. But thank you for tolerating that. I should have played it at the beginning all the way through, but I went, I don't know. But we're good. All right. So number of things. Okay, DJ White, awesome. Thank you. And family, share it out. Share it out with everybody.
Yeah, let's blow it up.
Share it out. Like, I'm gonna talk with Ryan to see if I can collaborate with him on something to get it out there. Divine Right says it was crystal clear on our end. Fantastic. Miguel Mooking, have not spoken to him in a minute. Long time great Black entrepreneur, saying, yes, there are Black entrepreneurial programs with a bank that if you need to connect with them, I connect another person out there willing to help. This is great. So a few things before we sign up. I have a guest alert, everybody.
Okay.
I've just, and I've got to confirm. I'm saying to myself, I got to just confirm when this person's coming on. So just give me a quick second. And this is a pretty significant guest. So, okay. Wednesday, December 21st. Wednesday, December 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to put a special guest that's going to be coming on the Dr. Vibe show. Here we go.
Ooh, the suspense.
Okay. Coaching with Dr. Alicia. So let me ask, has anyone out there heard of the name Dr. Boyce Watkins?
Yes.
I am interviewing on Wednesday, December 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern time, his wife.
Oh, man, that is amazing. December 21st, you said?
Yes, at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern time. She has her master's in social work. She is a professor.
Whoa.
She has 20 years of experience counseling and helping Black couples.
I will be tuning into that. That is amazing.
So
you need to create a flyer for that.
Yes,
that
I am today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
That's
and,
amazing.
So she is going to be coming on the Dr. Vibe show Wednesday, December 21st. Mark your calendars. Tell your peeps.
Yes.
And I've listened to many of her conversations, and you know, a quick little story how I got her on the show. I listen to her and Dr. Boyce all the time. They do a show called Pillow Talk where they talk about Black issues, relationships, etc. For example, has anyone heard about what's going on with TJ Holmes in the United States?
What's this?
Well, TJ Holmes, longtime Black TV personality. I didn't even know the Good Morning America in the U.S. has a 1:00 show. Well, long story short, he and a non-melanated co-host have been outed to be having an affair.
Oh, dear. Right.
Now, both of them have been married for a number of years, but both of them got divorced either earlier on this year or last year. They lots of pictures of them being close together, etc., to the point where Good Morning America took them off air.
Oh, wow. Even though they're not with their previous significant other. So it should be no news unless it's against HR policy.
I'm not saying. Sort of like the challenge that happened with Mr. Boston Celtics coach a few months ago.
Right.
But that's a whole other conversation. So yes, so Dr. Alicia is going to be on, and I reached out to her many months ago via video message, and she's watching. I said, hey, and she said, yo, get in contact with my manager.
Right.
So I contacted her manager. Her manager never answered me.
Okay.
So this is where Buy Black's Restaurant Week comes in. One of the restaurants that I went with Roger and his beautiful wife, Camille, and a few others, I did a live IG eating the rum cheesecake for the first time. Right? And a few days later, I saw that she liked the IG live and she was online. So I contacted her right when she was online.
Yes.
And she said, no problem. I'm pretty open in December. Let's book it directly with me. Done.
So, look at that. Pay attention to PR process, people. That's a masterclass in itself right there.
The process.
Consistency is key too.
Yes. You know, shoot your shot.
Absolutely.
So she's coming up on the 21st. And Monday we have coming up Janice and Marie from Foodpreneur Lab.
Sweet. I
believe next Friday, I think we have Ray.
I think it's Ray.
No, he's on the
Friday,
3rd.
I think we're off.
Okay, 1, 2. Yes, Ray. Yeah, Ray's on the 16th, and I know somewhere we also have Lesline. She's in before the end of the year too. So we're fully booked, and I'm working on someone on the 19th, which is the Monday before Christmas. And we will be somewhat broadcasting over the holiday season. I think the only day we won't be broadcasting over the holiday season is Boxing Day, and
the Monday.
That's it. Yeah. But other than that, I think we're fully booked up. I'm just working on someone on the 19th, and that's it. So, any last comments? Oh, shout out to Kotch giveaway too. We got to do shout out to Kotch Kreatives saying for following me back on IG. Love the connections made today and always wonderful. Sweet. Ryan, what did you want to say?
I will be, at least for a while, attending the Butterfly Project that we had on Monday.
Oh,
so
yes,
this Saturday evening, was able to get my ticket, so be able to attend. So hopefully others, if you go to the butterflyproject.ca, you'd be able to attend and support a wonderful cause.
And look we got 14 entries for our giveaway today.
Boom.
That is amazing. This has been a fire conversation. All right. I'm going to give 30 seconds. If you haven't made a comment today, if you want to qualify to win a Frequency Events Promotions calendar, which features Black Canadian business around the Greater Toronto area, I'll give you 30 seconds. And then we're going to run the giveaway tool. So we got a lot in today. The video, wow. That was good. That's good stuff.
Yes.
We got a lot of good stuff. So thank you again for tolerating with the video. So I can now say conveniently, I can play it at the beginning of all my conversations for the next month. And also I did a post on Instagram about it last night, and I'm also going to put it up on YouTube. So there is a post on Facebook and Instagram already, and I'm going to be doing a YouTube one this weekend. No one else is entering. So let's run the tool. Here we go.
Good luck. Good luck, everyone. Who we got?
Fitness IQ Cam.
Congrats, Cam.
Fitness IQ Cam. I love that. So what you need to do, Fitness IQ Cam, is this. What you need to do, Fitness, is email info@Frequency Event Promotions. I know you know who that is, by the way. And put the morning vibe in the subject line of the email. So there you go. I think we've had a fabulous Friday. And Divine Rights even saying congratulations. Yay, congratulations. Okay, what's up? So you're going to the thing on Saturday. What else is happening? Anything
specific? No, just that. And then normal work on Sunday and family time. How about yourself? I know you have a couple conversations.
Tomorrow during the day is fairly quiet. I was supposed to last week visit a young lady who I'd helped a number of years ago, who was opened up, I think I'd mentioned this last Friday, her only fitness co-working space. It's the only one in Canada.
Yeah, right.
So she has a space in downtown Toronto. If you are a fitness instructor or a sort of fitness trainer, I think that's, I don't know if that's the right
personal
term.
Trainer type
personal
thing?
trainer.
Yeah.
They can come to her space. If they can't get a gym or any space, they can come and do their training of their clients at her space.
That's excellent.
So
conversation with her is this weekend?
I'm going to hopefully visit her this week. I was supposed to visit her last weekend, but I had to get my passport visit done. So I'm going to hopefully go to downtown Toronto early in the morning, Toronto, because I don't want to be, especially with holiday season, traffic's going to be a little bit crazy.
You won't even know.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get that early. And the rest of the day, just taking. Thank you. So great stuff and conversation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know if it's a sir or madam. So thank you. I have a feeling I know who it is, but I'm not going to make the assumption. But yeah, so, and then tomorrow night, State of Things with Aisha, Jill, and Lala, sponsored by Ebony Occasions, by the way. So there you go again. Ebony Occasions, Afrocentric Canadian card company, sponsoring a program with 3 Black American women. That's how we do it.
Yes, 100%.
That's how we do it. And then on Sunday afternoon, on Black Canada Talking, we should have a roundtable with Cesar, L. Jones, and hopefully Sarah Yongo can take a minute from her going all around the place to stop for a minute. And that's it. And then Monday morning, we're back here with Marie and Janice. So
looking forward to talking about food.
Wow. Yes, we don't want to talk about food at this time of year. Why are we talking about food?
We took a break after restaurant week.
Yes.
Now we're back at it, back to eating.
back to our
restaurant week was heavy, man.
Yeah, and also shout out to Scott Hill Restaurant in downtown Toronto on Avenues, celebrating their 5th anniversary.
Oh, nice. Okay, gotta
So
stop by.
I'm gonna be sending them a
Um,
quick. I'm gonna send them a quick video message wishing them happy anniversary.
That's great. We were there for First Fridays this past Friday. Yeah,
Yes,
we did it for
yes.
Scott Hills.
So Scott Hill's doing great stuff. So let's close out because we way into bonus time today. Live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get smaller to get stronger. Block assumptions and aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. Love, faith, and respect. Remember to give yourself grace and don't just manage your time, manage your energy. We will see you on Monday morning. Have an outstanding weekend. Be well and keep the faith.